they get that proprioceptive feedback from the ground rather than in big supportive runners, which is much easier. So that's in general, that's general lower body stuff. So quarter lunge is straightforward as this, and this could be week 2 or week 3 or week 4 depending on their symptoms. Start with this position here, leg is straight, and in this quarter lunge we're still trying to improve a bit of range, so I'm going to come back into extension each time. All I'm doing is keep my hip, my knee, my second toe in line, trying to activate this VMO muscle that you've already been working on in the seated and on the floor, seated position and on the floor for the first week or 2. Remember that? So again, you're getting them to cue it, and maybe you'll have done that exercise before. Now you go, okay, we're going to use that same muscle up in this standing position here. Alright? So, in this early stage, we don't want any knee going beyond the toe. It's fine later on, but just not in this early stage. Or obviously we're not allowing it inside either in this early stage. So, this is your start position, okay? And all you're doing is, you might have to go into posterior tilt, so you're not lunged over like this, and then you just lunge it forward, all the weight on your front leg, thinking about this, trying to feel that working. The other cue I'm going to get you to do is put all the weight through your heel, rather than trying to teach co-contraction and co-activation of hamstrings and quads. If you put the pressure down through your heel, you'll get a little bit more hamstring activation. Okay, so here's the start position, end position. Your back heel can come off the ground for that, and you're just working this here. Alright, then that's quarter lunge. Into a half lunge, just here, step forward and back. Forward and back. Again, you may have to coach the posterior tilt. So you're going from standing position down there into a kind of a half lunge position, that kind of angle there. Front leg doing all the work, push back. The weight through your heel, push back. Rather than me doing it like this, where I'm here, and then, can you see where all the weight was there? It's all in this back leg. So if you bad ones there, you'll see that early on. A lot of the work will be done with the back leg. That's purely for balance. Front leg doing all the work, putting your focus on here. Now remember, you've corrected the hip and ankle issues. So you're allowed to try and activate VMO. If there's a centration problem, like we spoke about in the first lecture, and there's something going on in the joints around, you know, that would precede this stuff, right? So, weight through your heel, front leg, all the work, push down, push back. Okay, good technique, go to fatigue, alright? Full lunge then, just full step out. So, just a bigger step out. Front leg doing all the work. Your end position at this stage is still pretty much knee over second toe. Your back leg is about an inch or so off the ground, nice and upright. Front leg doing all the work, weight through your heel, push back. Everyone okay? Yeah? Unstable surface. The Airex pads are a lot nicer, but if you've got something like this and it's not too inflated, it can be okay as well. Just lunge it and push it back. Okay? For someone coming back from surgery, I hate these. They're just too unstable. But anyway, you get the idea. It's any sort of an unstable surface. Okay, you'll find what you like. Alright? So yeah, you may have to do your tilt with that. But there's the exercises. So we've gone technically there from lunge, early stage, through to late stage. We can add in some of these. But that's your pattern, that's what you're coaching. So rather than going, when do I do all of this? Start off in week 2 or 3 with a quarter lunge. And as they can progress it on, move it on up. Everyone okay with that? In an exam, if you're doing full lunge, unstable surface, and I say make it easier, where might you go back to? Just, yeah. Somewhere easier. Okay? I'm going to get someone up now and we'll go through a bit more of this stuff here as well. Okay? Do you want to pop up here?